Imagine an object that keeps changing forever, even when you think it should be completely still. That sentence sounds like magic. It's actually a real discovery that quietly rewrote what physicists thought was possible. Ordinary crystals repeat patterns across space. Think of a honeycomb or a snowflake structure that repeats as you move through it. In 2012, a physicist asked a wild question. Could something repeat not in space but in time? It seemed absurd. If a system is in its lowest energy state, it should do nothing. Yet the idea of a crystal that ticks in time was born. For years it lived on paper as a paradox. Then labs started to push it into reality. Researchers trapped tiny quantum particles, ions, spins in diamond, superconducting qubits, and nudged them just right. Instead of settling, the system began to flip, pulse, oscillate. Not from outside noise, not from being wound up. It found a rhythm of its own, a rhythm that repeats at a different pace than the force pushing it. Picture a drumbeat that answers every other beat forever. That beat is a time crystal. The surprise is deeper than motion that never stops. This motion happens in the system's lowest accessible energy landscape. It's not stealing energy. It's breaking a symmetry we assumed sacrosanct, time translation symmetry. In plain terms, the laws of physics usually look the same now as a second from now. A time crystal refuses that sameness. It chooses a new cadence. The first demonstrations were tiny and fragile. Then the idea exploded. Teams showed this behavior across platforms, and theorists found ways to protect the rhythm from chaos. Suddenly, you had stable, periodic order inside quantum matter. Why should anyone care? Because stability in the face of quantum noise is the holy grail for quantum technology. A time crystal is like a carved groove in time that helps a quantum bit remember its song. It could become a backbone for quantum memory or ultra-precise timekeeping, and it forces us to rethink thermal equilibrium and the arrow of time at microscopic scales. Imagine machines that use the rhythm of time itself to hold information, or sensors that listen to the universe with entirely new beats. This is not science fiction. It's the beginning of a new phase of matter, an order that lives in time rather than space. And that changes how we imagine control over the quantum world. If a material can choose to keep its own tempo, what other rules are ready to be rewritten? If you want more puzzles that redefine reality and the labs that crack them, subscribe now and tell us which scientific paradox you want untangled next.